We have problems already. I don't hear anything. Kelly,
I hear.
you heard the open?
Can you not hear?
Absolutely.
Well, you weren't responding to us.
I'm doing my job.
Fucking hell.
Here's what's important. Can you hear now?
Can you hear me?
If my thing's blinking, hey, hi, welcome to the Sim Livecast. When I go out for a steak, I go to Donovan's Steak and Chop House. Yeah, you can go to the ones at UTC in La Jolla, downtown San Diego. They also have Donovan's Prime Seafood, and they have a place in Phoenix that Kelly will be going to when she's there with her mother on the 16th, getting her mother's back fixed.
Yep.
Nice. You have a comforting place that you know, that you love to go to.
I forgot about that. That's going to be cool.
It's excellent. You can go.
You should come in for one night.
I'd like to come in for one night. Can I do that?
That would be amazing. And we'll go there.
We'll go to Donovan's. Wow, I get to go to a different Donovan's.
Oh my God. And we'll tell the fans.
The peoples, the fans.
What night, and they can
And they can come, and
down
we'll do a
there.
bar thing. We can maybe have some food, do the
It's
thing with the bar,
brilliant.
and the deal with the stuff.
You talk to your peeps.
I like
I'll talk
that.
to my peeps.
Excuse me for 1 second. My shit doesn't work, boys. Does blinking mean good or bad? Or does not blinking mean good or bad?
Not blinking means good.
I think Jilly and I are hooked up quite nicely over here.
I can't hear anything, which is problematic. This is not the way this is supposed to be. I apologize. But don't forget, if you want that fantastic steak, go to Donovan's. Because here's what Donovan's doesn't do. They don't cause problems in your ear when you're trying to eat. It's just beautiful steak noise. You walk in and here's what you hear. They got steaks cooking in the back, 1,600 degrees. 1,600 degrees. You ever go to a steak place and wonder why you can't make your stuff taste like theirs?
Yes.
That's because of that. Because you don't have anything that gets up to 1,600 degrees. Do other shows have
So
these
what does
problems?
that mean though? Does it cook?
It cooks hotter, fast. It makes you think that they should cook it in about 8 seconds.
Right. In theory.
You know what we need to do? We need to take cameras down there one day.
Yeah, that'd be
that
great.
would be cool.
To really understand the
You know,
process.
when I did that appetizer thing there, I had all my stuff ready, and it was about half an hour before anybody was coming. I just stood in the kitchen and I watched the ballet of the restaurant getting set up, and it was really cool. And I like that. In fact, I've had this idea about a show, shooting different restaurant kitchens of what goes on. I think it would give people a better appreciation
yeah,
for
because you
what
think
happens in a restaurant.
You can do it at home, and then
Well, I bet it's everything. It's sitting down. It's you go to a restaurant, you sit down, and you look at the menu. You go like this. I'll have a cheeseburger, and you put the menu down. They walk away, and then 30 seconds later, you're like, "What the fuck is that cheeseburger?" I mean, I ordered it. Why is it not coming out? And it's not coming out because they're making the food. They're doing other things, and you forget about that. I think a show. Excuse me 1 second. Are we getting ears back? Because it's really weird not being able to hear anything. No one's talking.
We
to
don't
us.
even have a crew, let
We have
alone
none.
ears.
Everybody's left. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, here he comes. The tall Asian fellow.
Oh, what do you need?
What do you got there, Slim?
2 dead batteries.
Oh,
Oh, no.
where's Max? Let me yell at Max for a minute.
Okay.
I can't hear you, so don't even bother.
Why don't you just use Steve's talk? They're both
Steve's is dead too.
Just put a battery in it.
Yeah, well, it was dead too.
And you got
So here's the thing.
so you guys aren't gonna hear.
So here's the thing. There should be a collection of 9 volts someplace, just living, waiting for these problems to happen. All
That's
right.
expensive battery. Life.
Just talk, Dad. Keep going.
No, I want it to be awkward for everybody like it's awkward for me. He goes, just talk, Dad. I don't have to talk. I can do what I want. Okay, I don't know what this is. You know, Max showed you that my page. God, how I keep my notes. Look at this one. My career, so I'm thin. I don't know what that even means. I wrote something, my career, so I'm thin. And I can't, for the life of me now, remember what the hell that is supposed to mean.
Are you serious?
Because the funny thing is, I'm not thin. At all. My career, so I'm... Maybe it's supposed to be so I'm thinking something. I know what it was. I need to boost my career. I need to find myself an agent or a manager. I know what this was. When Kelly and I lived in Toronto, I worked for an advertising agency. And the advertising agency had a client that was a sporting goods firm. And the sporting goods firm hired me, and I went to work for them. Then they got bought by a French-Canadian company, and they moved all the offices from Toronto to Montreal. And they asked me if I would go with the company and do what I did in Montreal. I'd be like the guy that would coordinate all the English speaking stores, right? English Canada. And it was a good job and it was cool, but I didn't really want to go to Montreal. Montreal is a great place to visit, but if you don't speak French, it can be a difficult place to work. Kelly didn't speak French. Wow. How was she going to find a job there? I mean, she could have. So we decided we didn't want to do that. I decided I wanted to work in the movies. That's it. I wanted to work in the movies. It was one of the few things that I actually said to myself I liked the idea of doing. But to do that, I mean, unless you know somebody, you're not just getting in and, holding cameras and lights and shit like that. You start as a production assistant or what's referred to as a PA.
Yeah, you start at the bottom.
You start at the bottom, right? So I decide I'm going to get myself a job as a PA, and I go and I interview with one place. I got a pity interview, and I don't know why. And the guy asked me all these questions, blah, blah, can you do this, can you do that? And I walked away, I was thinking, I'm not getting anywhere. I need like my own little advertising campaign. And I just came from an advertising agency, so I thought I can do this. So I made these. I don't even have anything big enough, like an 8x8 glossy black folded paper that said, "Sam Zion is the perfect PA" on the front cover. And on the inside were all the reasons why I thought I'd make an excellent PA. All the shit that this guy said I'd have to do. Like, I can drive, I can make the client... Does this work?
It's going to bottom out, but it's going
It's going to bottom out?
It might. Go for now.
Mom's going to bottom out.
Really?
I don't even know where my cord is now. Oh my God, I was in the middle of my perfect PA story.
You can keep going.
I can't find my cord. Hold on. This is throwing the back room into a tiz tonight.
Keep going
I
with
think.
your story.
I'm gonna put my ear in.
Okay, put it on.
I think I can hear myself now. This is really great. No, and I had this perfect with the wires and everything. I apologize, folks. This doesn't work. Nothing's working. I don't need it. I'm fine. I don't need it. Okay, we're fine without it. So I decided I'm going to take these things around to all the production firms in Toronto. And this is in the days when Toronto was being used to look like New York and the dollar was better. You could take $100 in the United States up to Canada and you get $160 back at the bank, right? So a lot of value. So I was determined I was going to get myself a job. So I make these flyers and then I make up buttons that are square that say Sam Zion's the perfect PA. And I go to production offices and I find the receptionist and I say, please, can you take this sheet in to the guy who would hire production assistants? And when you do it, please wear one of my buttons. So hopefully the girl will walk in and see the guy, and the guy will go, "What's up, Janie?" And she'll go, "Can you read this?" And he'll look at her and go, "What's that stupid button?" And it'll be the same thing that's on the piece of paper, and he'll go, "Oh, the kid's got a little moxie." And he'll read it. Sam Zion's the perfect PA. Blah, 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 blah. I got a job as a PA.
You did?
I got a job as a PA.
Because of that?
Because of that, absolutely.
You convinced her to wear a button?
100%. So, I believe, yes.
You
She
slipped
wore the
her,
button.
Like a 20 or something?
I went to 3 different places. I was what?
Did you slip her like a little tip?
No. I smiled nice. I was polite. I was a nice boy. And I looked nice. I didn't go looking like a piece of shit. So I get a job at a production company, and at the production company, I did the worst stuff imaginable. I did not have to pick up anybody's dog crap.
Put these on.
But, oh, wow. You see how he talks to me? Just like that. You see how he talks? Oh, good Lord, I can hear again.
What a concept!
That's fantastic.
And
think
we
we're
know
gonna
you
have 9
like to
volts
hear
next week.
yourself.
Really, but now I'm not used to this. Now I want my other thing back. Whatever. So, I'm working at a production company, and I'm doing a terrible job. I'm getting people's dry cleaning. I'm getting burgers. I'm sweeping. I'm cleaning. Whatever it is, you do that. And then eventually I left there, and Kelly and I moved to California, to Arizona, and we started Penguin's Frozen Yogurt. We bought the franchise rights with my brother and my dad and whatever. The point is, that's brochure that said Sam Zion is the perfect PA. It was rolling through my head the other day, and I'm thinking, maybe I can use the same tactic to find an agent.
Sam Zion is the perfect client.
No, he's the
Yeah.
perfect talent.
Talents,
Oh.
yeah.
Right?
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to go to, right?
Oh, got it.
I mean, that's the terminology for the biz. But I thought about this, and I thought, a talent agent is much like a real estate agent. They're just selling something different. If I was a real estate agent, the goal is to have a very saleable property. I think I'm pretty saleable.
Definitely.
I just don't think people know about it. It's like a nice house on the block. If nobody knows it's for sale, nobody wants to buy it. I think I could be the nice house on the block,
Dude,
or an
you're-
interesting house on the block.
You're a regular on the Today Show.
I'm a regular on the Today Show. I got 3
That's
books.
pretty hard to get.
I've been on Howard Stern.
100
Yeah.
episodes of TV.
Right.
Almost 100 live
You know, the
casts.
show now, Sam the Cooking Guy now, we're like episode 135. Sam the Cooking Guy before that was on CTN and the Fox station here, there's 100 of those.
Wow.
I got hundreds of hours of television. Anyway, I was thinking, they don't know that I don't have an agent, or I do. Maybe some people don't even know me. I just need to find my way in. So I thought I could create a campaign that was Sam Zion is something. That was a lot of talking for just that. But doesn't that make sense?
Totally makes sense.
It's all about representing yourself properly.
Right.
And
I just got to find somebody that believes in me. I've had 3 agents and I haven't liked any of them.
Yeah.
It was exactly, thank you, Kelly. Hold on.
Wow. I'm
It's
actually-
boiling. Is anybody else
It's a
hot?
miracle.
Is anybody else hot in here?
I'm a little hot back here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, look at Anna Leitner writes, remember when Sam was just on the City Channel?
Yeah.
That was funny.
You know, it took me, I will say it took me a good 3, 4, 5 months to find my footing, to find my voice for TV. I mean, I think I was okay in the beginning, but I don't think I was comfortable. It took me a while to get that comfort level down.
Yeah.
And I got it now. I was saying to somebody today, who was it? Anybody here? I had lunch with Kevin, my friend Kevin DeFreitas, a San Diego architect, and we were talking about things we've gone through in our lives, and he was talking about stuff he went through last year, and I said, I found what I did, and I'm so comfortable at it. TV, video camera, live camera, something in the recording, 100% comfortable. I could do it all day long. But the minute a still camera comes out and I have to take posed pictures, that shit feels completely phony to me. And I clam up. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't like having pictures
Hey,
like that
like
taken.
when you were posing at the what's it called last night on the counter with your leg out.
With my leg up. Oh, yeah.
We still need to do that, by the way.
There was still a video camera running on that, so I was sort of okay. But the problem is when like a magazine comes around, I got to take pictures for that. I was waiting for Kevin at this restaurant today, and a guy came up and he goes, "Hey, big fan of the show." And I go, "Thanks a lot." He goes, "I've been watching a long time." I go, "It's cool." I go, "Can I take it?" He goes, "Can I take a picture?" And I go, "Sure." And then I realized I'm sitting there by myself.
Oh, he didn't want a picture with you?
And I go, "If you take it with me," he goes, "No, this is cool." And I'm like,
It's not cool.
"What do I do?"
That's awkward.
That was awkward. And I go, "It's going to look awkward, man." He goes, No, it'll be great. And he can now point to this now and go, "Oh, look, I got an awkward picture of Sam the Cooking Guy."
Nice.
It is awkward. Do you want to see where we went today? Hold on.
Yes.
Wait, nobody move.
Nobody move.
I'm gonna sneak.
Okay, you can take my computer. 2632 University Avenue in San Diego, Carnitas Snack Shack. Hannes Coven is the chef. He was at, what's that joint? Kensington Grill.
Oh.
He was at Kensington Grill, left there, opened up his own spot, and this is what it is.
No way.
So here's the menu. It's a bad shot because it's through the glass.
Yeah,
and
and
the
where is
stuff.
this?
Pork belly. It's on University at about 25th or something, or 26th, I guess. Like that.
Definitely going
Pork
right
belly, roasted beet salad thing, carnitas taco, pork sandwich. We had that burger, BLT steak sandwich, poutine, shack potatoes. So we had the pork belly. Hold on. Here's what we had.
I'll take one of everything.
Yeah.
We had, this is not a great picture of it, and I apologize. So what you're seeing, this part right here, is like pork cutlet kind of thing, but like a really amazing cut of it. I'm
Deep
doing
fried?
him not justice. Hold on, I get it right.
I'm
It's pork loin.
I look-
It's breaded, deep fried pork loin, right?
Good to me.
Okay. Underneath it is pulled pork.
Oh,
On top of it is bacon.
you gotta be
Oh.
kidding me.
I'm telling you, that thing was crazy good.
What? Wait, can I
Crazy
just
good.
ask about because I love coleslaw?
Yeah.
Is that a coleslaw?
It's a corn. What do they call it? They call it a
Like a nice.
pepperoncino pickle relish, right?
How was that?
It was good. It wasn't my favorite part of
Okay.
it. The people next door were putting it in the sandwich, and I didn't want to put it in the sandwich. But it was really good all the way through. So Kevin and I split that, and we split their poutine,
Oh,
which is not a dark gravy. It's a light gravy. Hold on. Sorry, I should have known this. Fries, pulled pork, white cheddar, gravy, and bacon.
Oh,
Pulled pork, white cheddar, gravy, and bacon.
Why are we talking about this?
That
6
shit
o'clock?
is delicious. That was really good. And just a little slab of pork belly with a sweet and sour sauce on top
it's
of it.
all about pork belly there.
It's all about pork. Carnitas. Yeah, I mean, the logo's a pork. He's got the pig diagram, like the meat carver pig diagram tattooed on
that's
his
that
arm.
guy.
That's that guy. Yeah.
Oh, we've seen that on the show.
It was really good. But check it out. Here's the thing. Oh, why did I do that?
Again, my phone must have been not charged today or something. I didn't. Get
Oh, it
your
wasn't
text or
charged?
invite. Yeah.
That's so funny because I
Yeah.
called a whole bunch of times.
Nobody charged anything today.
But here's what it is. It's basically a stationary food truck. I mean, it's an actual building,
It's like a little.
but the menu is food truck like, and you order at that window, and then there's outside seats around the other side.
That's pretty cool.
It's good.
That's cool. I like the carpet that he did there. The little,
Yeah, you see, there's the pig there, right? He's got pigs on everything there. Eat local. Well, I guess if you're eating at that restaurant, you're eating local.
right. Unless you're from out of town.
Does that mean if you eat at like a TGI Fridays, which you shouldn't be eating at? I shouldn't say that. They could want to sponsor this.
There goes that sponsor.
There goes that sponsor. What I meant was I was only talking about the local versus
Yes.
multinational
Explore.
kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Did I cover that well enough?
Yes, very good.
So if they call next week. Anyway, why did I get to that?
You were talking about where you were today.
Why?
Because it was amazing.
Because that's where it was. I'm still looking at this, my career, so I'm thin. I'm actually not thin. Yeah, that's what get off my page, please. Please. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to create something that I can send to agents, agencies. I don't know.
It's a really
I guess
good
I could
idea.
do a video version of it too.
Yeah.
Little,
Steve could help you with that.
Steve could.
I
Steve's
could.
good at that stuff.
Absolutely.
Wait till you see what Steve's done for Qualcomm at CES this coming week. When do I see it? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I'll see it Tuesday.
Yeah.
Paul Jacobs, CEO of Qualcomm, has one of the keynote speeches. Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock, on a giant stage with a screen that is...
Huge.
Massive.
It doesn't even count as a screen.
Right.
It's like if you took... Here's a screen. It's like if you took 4 or 5 of them, put them in a row, and then wrap them this way.
Yeah.
It's this it's this concave screen that has so much going on at one time. It's unbelievable.
So they've had this before. You think we could pull up a picture of it?
Do you think, Steve?
Is there going to be one from
What's
last
that?
year?
Do you think there's shots of it from last year?
I'm gonna take a look.
This is a different screen. Than,
But they get a sense.
But yeah, to get an idea,
Can you see if
don't
you can
know.
find something? Can you find something?
could
Oh,
try.
Lynn's
Try.
trying.
Lynn will luck too. The hard part is seeing it live is a completely different thing from them seeing a single shot of it. But whatever.
Yeah, can't really find one yet, but you should take a picture when you're there. That's for sure.
Yeah, we'll try and get you a little something.
Hey, can't your phone do the whole panorama thing?
Yes, Germander. I'll try and do that.
Germander's
I'll take some
awesome.
Germander shots. By the way, speaking of, since we'll be in Vegas next week, there will be no new shows next week. Somebody's supposed to go, oh. Nobody does.
That's a pretty heavy thing to just drop that easily. Oh, by the way, there's
that's
no
actually
shows
true.
next
We didn't like
week.
really preface that with anything. Just
I
like,
know.
Maybe Zachy and I can carry the show by ourselves.
I'd like that. By the way, I'll say it again. I think, I wasn't really dropping it because we're in Vegas next week. There's not going to be any new Sam the Cooking Guy shows.
For CES.
I mean, Sam the Livecast for CES.
One of the biggest. I think it's one of the world's
It is.
biggest.
It's the largest consumer electronics show in the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
The largest.
Crazy.
It's fun.
It is fun.
We hope it's going to be fun.
All kinds of
I think we're
celebrities
trying to
go.
figure out good food to eat. The first place I called to make a reservation for us for Sunday night.
But you know what's going on at the
They don't
same
take
time?
reservations. The hooker, not the hooker show, the porn show.
Stripper, the porn
The
show.
porn
It's
show,
the
right?
porn,
Is it the AVNs or something?
It's like the Emmys of the porn
Right, the
industry,
porn
right?
show.
Yeah.
But it's at a different hotel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not CES is the convention center, the AVN, or whatever, the porn awards or something.
Yeah.
And the two don't kind of meet.
You
though.
guys are so going to their hotel.
We don't. We haven't.
You'll
This is
have-
like our third
we
year
never-
doing
we
this.
never have
We don't. We've never
But
done
you
it.
see the people in the
You'll have
industry
dinner.
walking around. It's pretty funny.
Okay, let me ask you this: what would you say is the premier credit card, Tom?
American Express.
Anybody?
cards.
American Express.
Yeah.
We all know the problems. Maybe we don't. That I had getting an American Express.
It's quite
I've only had one for less than a year. I could not get one.
Because.
They didn't rate me high enough.
Oh.
I don't know. I didn't make the cut. I would apply and they would say no. And it got to the point where I felt so bad getting rejected from them because I wanted it so badly that I just stopped asking. And then finally I took a shot about a year ago, maybe 9-10 months ago. I took a shot if I could get one, and I got one. I was the happiest kid in the world. But this prestigious card has sent me something today that I was kind of surprised at. It's fucking garbage advertising for like a cookbook. Send for your free gift today. Say free. It's a $22.95 value that you pay $2.50 for shipping. But then they'll send you some piece of crap every month in the mail that if you don't want, you then have to send back. I was surprised that this came.
Wow.
That they would send this.
You
Desperate
don't. You
times.
wouldn't think that American Express would.
I would
spam
not.
Your mailbox.
No. Look
Bizarre.
it. For American Express card members, a little bookmark.
Bookmark?
Your 2012 Food and Wine annual cookbook is free. It's not really free because you're going to pester the F out of me
Right.
every month for the rest of my life by sending me another book. I don't want it. Gee, what is American Express?
There goes our American
It's tough
Express
times,
sponsorship
man.
too, man.
Jeez.
Am I the only one that's surprised at this?
No, it's a credit card.
So you're saying you're not surprised?
No, not at all.
But it's American Express credit card.
You know, honestly, I have 3 American Express cards.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's always managed to
No
do
big deal.
no big.
One of them's
No
a
big.
platinum.
I haven't
But
gotten mine
what I've done is I've canceled all the.
This
mail
you can do
stuff.
this?
Yes.
Will you
can
do that
cancel
for
all
me?
that. Oh, you have to go into your account.
Oh, okay.
But
Which,
I
by the
probably
way,
have enough connections there now to
That's
probably cancel.
Steve
it
has
for
a
you.
platinum one. Steve has a platinum one. Steve also has a story that Steve comes in almost every live cast day. Steve comes in with something that's happened to him. A personal insult, a fight with somebody,
I do nothing.
a
to
thing
deserve
driving
it.
down the freeway, an argument, lady in line, walking up the thing, standing there. So today he comes in, he's got, what was the one yesterday that we talked about beforehand you didn't want to share on the air? Just
yeah,
remind me
this
the
girl
topic.
just goes off on me at Horton Plaza.
Oh, just do
Mall
it. Say it. Say it.
down here.
Say it. Set it up. Steve's going to put in his ticket. There's a machine. Once you get your ticket and you go and you park and you walk
And
around,
this
you do
girl
shopping.
that looks like Schnooky,
Like Snooki from.
yeah, walks up with her little man friend. I don't know if they're together or not, but
Right.
having a full conversation.
And say exactly what she said when it comes to that.
Oh, I can't.
Yes, you
I
can.
Say it,
can't. My daughter.
Steve.
Well, I can't. Well, I can't. She starts cussing me out. 'cause
Your daughter can't speak.
I know.
Mouth it to
But
me.
she
I'll
goes
say.
off on me.
Say it in German.
Mouth it to me. and I'll say. it. Tell me what she said.
I say, you know, because she's taking forever to get her ticket out, and there's a whole line of people that are trying to put their thing in.
She's getting her stuff out of
And
her
she's
purse.
so busy talking to her friend, and I kind of like stick my hand and go, oh, excuse me, just really politely, and go, you know.
You
stick
want
it
to put
in.
your ticket in the machine.
Yeah, no big
Yeah.
deal.
Yes.
And she says, excuse me, excuse you, mother effer, and just starts going off on me.
No way.
And before she even looks at me, she's like 4 feet tall. I'm 6'1", 6'2", whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Then she turns around while she's still talking, looks right square in my eye, like just dead on in my eyes, and just starts cussing me out and like
No
in front of everybody.
way.
Yeah.
Excuse
You mother
me.
effer, are you from New York or something? Blah blah blah. It's
You
just
mother
like, Are you
effer.
in a rush or something?
And
So-
what did you
Can
say
you
to
imagine
her?
that?
It was just threw
What-
me off. So I was already irritated about something else, and
Oh
like,
my god.
so I laughed and I walked away. I laughed in her face and
And
I
you said
walked
this
away.
stuff happens to you all the time.
What are you
Ugh.
supposed to do? Well, so today
All the time.
I go to your grocery store. Can
Yeah.
I say the name? Vaughn, is
She would say it.
Yeah, Vaughn's down the street.
Yeah,
That's the one
absolutely.
you always complain about. You know, when you're.
Yep.
And I attempt to do the self checkout, and I started filming because the lady in front of me that I'm waiting. There's two. You know, there's two
Yeah, yes. Two sides.
two sides, and I'm on the left side, and there's two.
No, by the
checkouts.
way, there's only
I know there's one lane,
line.
but there was no
It-
line, so I was like about to hop in it anyway.
All right.
The lady in front of me, closest to me, I swear she was probably in her 60s, 70s. I don't know. She was maybe 70s.
Not that there's anything wrong with
Nothing
Did
wrong
she
with
have
that.
white
But
hair?
she looked like she did not know what she was doing at all.
Yeah.
So she looked like she was reading the ingredients
Oh,
on the
gosh.
product. And I
And
I
you
looked
said-
over to her basket and I realized that she had a basket full of stuff that she was working
Oh.
on, and
You
she
said-
could not figure out how to scan.
God.
I'm not exaggerating.
So why are you
one
standing
bit.
waiting for her to leave?
Well, because there's a lady next to her that's quick.
Yeah.
So she's quick. So I'm like, okay, she's gonna be finished any minute. So she finishes really quick.
Yeah.
I go over there and I'm checking. I got 2 things.
Yeah.
I know how to do that. I used to
Yeah,
check
yeah.
things. I know how to do it. I'm on to my second thing. I'm in pain, and all of a sudden, this lady comes up, literally inches from me, standing next to me. So this is 2 registers deep.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And there's a lady standing right here.
I know that feeling. I've had it.
With a vegetable thing, and says, and like is rushing me to check out. She's
Rushing-
standing right
wait,
in front of the keypad.
She's just giving you the sense that she wants you to.
way.
here.
Steve,
She
no
is literally
way.
like
Come
this.
over here, but so people can see you.
She's like this.
Yeah.
No way.
And here's the keypad.
Yeah.
And then I swipe my card. I'm like, oh, excuse me, can you? I'm gonna type my thing in. Do you mind just stepping back? And she's like,
Oh my
What?
God. Okay.
And
No,
then,
that's
and then I said,
terrible.
no, can you step back? And then the lady that kind of, manages the whole
Yeah. Yeah.
section
Yeah.
comes over to her and says, lady, you need to just get back. Why are you standing so close?
Oh.
So I'm like, finally, someone actually sees the same thing I'm seeing at this point.
Wow.
And so she doesn't move. She turns around so that she doesn't see me type in the code.
Oh my.
I would have started buying gum or anything that was
I
within
know, I
reach,
tried.
man.
And I
Getting
actually
cash.
wasn't typing in my code. I was doing credit, but I mean, still, I
Right.
just
Doesn't
wanted her
matter.
to back up.
I hate that. I don't like
But see,
it.
the last time I did this,
Yeah.
I called someone out. I was at ATM, and the guy did the same exact thing. Literally stood over my shoulder,
Oh, that's creepy.
and I
That's
got
creepy.
a little upset.
Yeah.
But he ended up being special. He was a special.
Oh.
He was a little slow. And so
Yeah.
I felt really bad for telling him. But I told him, I said, can you please step back? I'm about to type in my PIN. These things only happen to me. I don't know what it is.
What is your pin, by the way? Just let me ask you this.
I'm not slow.
Do you use a number or is it associated with the word? I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm just curious what your style is.
I've done both.
Yeah.
Well, that was ambiguous.
Mine's a number.
I switch it up.
Rudy
Do you
writes, Blue Steel is just too badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go, Steve.
It's
Yelling
so
at
badass I attract. It's,
Yeah, way to go,
all
Steve.
these-
Yelling at the special kids in line.
I really.
Nice. Really, really
She
freaking
was not
nice.
special. Maybe in
She
other
might have
ways,
been.
but she was just in a rush to get. Like it was almost like she had something on the pot at home.
Did
She
she?
was just buying these the green onions. She had green onions in her hand. And she had already
Hey,
asked
hey,
the
hey.
lady for help.
Green onions are important, dude.
It is absolutely.
Really important.
We know you love them.
If she was nicer, I would have bought it for her.
It's ridiculous.
Anyway, so that's my story.
Oh,
I'm
my
sticking to
gosh.
it.
Gosh. Oh,
Who's to say
hey.
that? Oh, you got the grill going.
What?
Huh?
I got to get that grill going.
Yeah. What are we doing?
It's not like we
Yeah.
planned this all out beforehand.
We have Crystal, who's a new fan, and
Who
she
is?
goes, "Why is that picture of a guy in the lower right-hand corner
I
of the
know.
screen whenever there's a close-up of Sam?"
So can I ask this question? What do we need to do? 1, 2, 3. You know what we should do? We should have at least when we're
That
because
guy.
people want to see him. We know what sells on this show, and it's going to be his picture.
Sorry, what was that?
When we're not
what?
using the GoPro to cook with, it should be a Steve cam. It should be. Don't you think? I think it's weird. I think who is that?
That is Crystal.
Crystal's right.
Yeah,
It's weird just
Husband
having a
Trickle.
picture of him in the corner. I like it when it's just quick, but a long story like that, we need to
Sorry.
see the guy.
I don't like.
And then he
telephones.
comes over here, and I'm sitting, and his head's up here, and you're only seeing shoulders down. We could do that, though, right?
We'll work on
We
it.
can talk about it. Anyway, can I just ask you what would you have done?
I would have said the same thing.
Same thing. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
I would have said, I will not continue until you move.
Right.
"Well,
It's
out
that
of your
simple.
respect, that's your respect for your
I'm
space."
not exaggerating.
Personal
And I don't
space.
like that.
At all.
That's terrible.
That's messed.
I'm not embellishing the story one bit.
A little bit.
No.
Just a
Not
little.
a bit, I swear. To the point where the other lady yelled at her. Anyway.
By the way, you do attract trouble.
I do.
There's no question about it.
You've experienced it.
The trouble from you attract?
Yes.
I'm looking forward to next week with you in Vegas to see what happens.
We're getting on a plane again.
We're getting on a plane. It's going to happen all over again. Oh, well. Max, show that picture of that stupid pancake.
Oh God.
No?
Jilly has my phone. She
No.
just
This one?
walked out. Oh, so yeah, Lynn's got it. Sorry.
You
Okay.
emailed
What's
it.
going on
Look at
back there?
this.
Look at that. Look at that
What?
thing's
Oh
bigger
my
than her
God.
head.
That
I wouldn't call that
weighs
a
more than
stupid
Jilly.
pancake, man. That looks awesome to me. Banana?
What's that's Hash House downtown.
Yeah.
What are those things stuck into the pancake?
Snickers. What?
Okay, now it's a stupid
Okay,
pancake.
That's nuts.
That's
Can you believe that?
how thick was that thing?
They're
Actually,
actually
chocolate
like-
and
About
nuts.
an inch thick.
Jeez.
Yeah.
How thick?
Can you tell him, Dad?
He said an inch thick,
Wow.
which is a
That's what
lie.
she said.
Which part, the inch? Or that's a lot?
I can't.
Like it's bigger than she could wear that like a rain hat.
That's what she said.
Kelly,
I don't have headphones. I'm just entertaining myself.
I know this no headphones thing. It's just awful.
Oh, okay.
No, I know, but I know it's like if you take them off, and I hate these things. I didn't like that earpiece that I had in the beginning. This thing.
And now you.
And now I love it because I get the rest of the room sounds.
Right.
This I'm just in my own little weird bubble right here,
Wait a
which
minute.
is kind of odd. What's going on here?
How did you get home?
Didn't Jilly
What?
go pick you up?
Oh, you're such a Jordan,
Okay.
such a terrible liar. Yeah, I got to cook something. So
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Can you
Jilly.
guys
Okay,
focus
wait a
for
sec. here we have a little family moment here. So
Nobody cares about our family moment.
no, it's interesting. Is it true or not? You're lying. Are you lying?
Is Jilly out there right now then? Oh, yeah, I've got a call from Matt.
Okay, so check this out. Go to that camera. Take the shot for a sec.
Jesus.
So Jordan
Okay,
playing
where
with the
are
dog was going to get picked up by Max's girlfriend to come over here, except Jordan's brother Zach in the foreground picked him up. So now Jilly, who's from Canada and doesn't know where the F she's going,
No, this is seriously bad. She has no way. She doesn't know how
Well,
to
you
get
saw
back.
earlier.
but she
so-
has your phone, Max.
The only way she knew how to get back was with
Was
Zach,
with Jordan.
was with
Jordan was going to be, but she has your phone.
And now we're gonna get in trouble for this.
So we can talk her in. That's poor sweet girl from Canada that has no idea about these big American mean streets is now out there by herself
we're in Del Mar
in
now.
Max's car.
Get in the
really is
kitchen,
gonna
Dad,
disappear tonight.
please.
Hey, don't wait. Can we just digress to that those two elevator stories?
Oh boy.
Do you want to? Yeah?
Yeah.
Before we cook?
Right before
Yeah.
we
Well.
cook.
Yeah.
All right.
Might as well, right? So which one? The first one, Lynn? Oh, they're so terrible.
Should we save this for another show, man?
Yeah, that's not good. Let's not even do that one.
Yeah, let's just save it.
Now I
yeah.
feel bad, and the other one's real bad too.
Let's just save it for another show.
They probably don't even belong in this show.
No, they don't actually.
There were two stories of elevators that ended horribly for both of the people, and we just started talking about them today. And I don't know why I thought it would be good to talk about.
You know, someone
Just
could be
Google it.
watching the show in an elevator right now, man. It's not cool.
They could be.
You could watch the show anywhere. Remember, someone watched it from an airplane.
You could be. Yeah, that's right. That wasn't true.
No, the second one was true. The first
The second one is true. That's right. Yeah, that's the beautiful part of this. You can watch the show anywhere. And for the new people that are watching, you can also download the podcast, watch it anywhere, anytime. Old shows. And this is show number 94.
Four. Holy cow.
What are we going to do for anybody have suggestions for show 100?
Yeah, let's ask.
We would like to take suggestions from the audience. Doesn't mean we're going to do it, but you guys are as important to the show as anybody.
You know what I really liked was when I think it was Max's idea about rewarding people for throwing up comments on iTunes.
Oh, yes.
Remember when you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should
like
do
it.
that again.
We should do that again. Was Max now out finding his girlfriend?
No.
Oh,
So
Oh, is he
not
here?
there?
Hey, Max.
Oh, he's there.
Did you hear? Oh, he's standing out here. He's not really listening to
I'm
what's going on.
standing right. What are you?
Oh, there you are.
I'm like right in front of your face.
Well, I didn't.
You
I looked
can't
out here. I thought I saw your plaid shirt out there.
That's Jordan.
Did you hear what Steve said? Because you didn't respond.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I think it's a good idea.
Wow, there's a lot of weirdness going on in this live cast tonight. I'm going to fix it all right now. And may I say, it started with the batteries, which was not my fault.
So before everybody goes and thinks that,
I'm just
do we
saying,
not
it's just
do
started with the
mic
batteries.
checks? Do we not do mic checks where you test your thing to see if you're hearing, and then somehow 30 seconds before it's all gone, like nothing is working?
Are you saying
I
my
don't get
brain
it.
sucked all the battery out of the
No,
pack?
I'm saying that.
Can I just say,
Yeah,
for people like Crystal that are just tuning in for the first time,
yeah.
this is the part of the show where anything could happen.
It can happen.
Yeah.
This falls under that category.
So Max is my oldest son,
Yes.
and we have these moments sometimes. I'm just saying, it started with the batteries. That started the. So, hey, it happens sometimes, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
especially
can
on
tell.
the
Now you're mad. We're gonna get
Do
Jilly.
I look mad?
We're gonna get. I could tell by the response. We're gonna get Jilly back. Mom's out there.
Let's cook.
She's calling the Canadian Mounties. They're gonna come
But
down
the
from
fog
the
is
border.
rolling in.
The fog's rolling in. Tell the kid that. All right. Just before we go to what? Jeez. Just before we go cook, we'll talk about Fixtures Living. Go to fixturesliving.com. Check out the website. But better than that, because the website will not do justice to the amazingness, you should really go to one of their stores. And they're in San Diego, they're in Costa Mesa, and they're Rancho Mirage, and they are everything kitchen, bath, and outdoor. Look at that. Look at that. We're thinking of shooting TV up there because I can use all those different kitchens. It's the kind of place that if you've not been to, you have no idea what a kitchen, bath, and outdoor store is. You've been to them, you've walked around. It's time for a new faucet, it's time for a new shower head, it's time for a new bathtub or refrigerator or stove. And you go to these stores and you look at them, and they're lined up and they're boring, and often people don't really know very much. Fixtures Living is completely different. They broke the mold on what it takes to make a store amazing like
Gee, you
this.
can say that again.
Yeah, they sure did.
That's great.
Anyway, we shot a live cast at the one in Costa Mesa. It was just completely bitchin'. It's all I have to say. I got to use the hearth, the indoor pizza oven hearth thing to make those great vegetable grilled pizzas, and they were fantastic. Anyway, go there. I'll be there tomorrow at the one in San Diego with my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law, her brother, and his wife. They're going appliance shopping because they're redoing their kitchen and they wouldn't go anywhere else. So they're going to be there. I'll be there in Fixtures Fridays. They serve lunch. Go 12:30 to 2 o'clock. Wander around, have some lunch, see the stuff. Sit on a $6,500 toilet. Play with shower heads. You can actually turn the water on and see how the water comes out of the shower head, as opposed to just buying one in a store and going, oh, the package looks nice. I'm sure the water will come out just perfect. Until you get it home and you hook it up and you have no idea. This way you can see what you're going to get. That by itself is a genius thing. Anyway, that's it. Fixturesliving.com. Go check them out. Check them out on Facebook and like them. Now, it's time for me to cook. You guys ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go. Hey, you weren't expecting me out here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start my grill because I'm going to grill something. I guess that would have been obvious, right? If I'm starting a grill, I'm going to probably grill something. And I just want to get this going. Uh-oh. I have one bad flame back here that takes a little bit more to get it happening. There we go. Okay, we're good. We'll get this good and hot. Excuse me. All right, so here's what we're gonna make. We're gonna make a grilled version of the eggplant parmesan meal. It's gonna be a sandwich. And eggplant parmesan is very often, the eggplant is cut, it's dredged in egg and flour, then egg again, and then in breadcrumbs, and it's deep fried. And then there's a thick sauce that goes on it. We're gonna make it lighter, better, and just as delicious. And we're gonna grill it. And we're grilling it because it's San Diego in January and it was like 85 degrees outside today. It still has to be like 62 or 3. It's beautiful out there. And I know not everybody in the country can do this, but we can. So It is what it is. I apologize if you can't, but you could easily do anything that I'm going to make in a grill pan. Got it? So I've got these big globe, beautiful globe eggplants, and I just want to cut some slices that are, you know, I guess about a 1/2 inch thick, like this. Okay, so we're just going to throw these on here. I'm going to cut some tomatoes. Same thing. The tomatoes are going to replace the sauce. They're just going to get thrown on the grill as we get going. If you're talking, what?
Terry says she just bought eggplant. She's never made it.
Oh, she hasn't? What would make somebody, that's
Good night,
interesting.
Terry.
She's going to like this. You know what? There's also a recipe on the website for eggplant and tofu stir fry that's amazingly good. And so these buns too, sorry, I just want to get these guys out there because they're going to come out with us. Okay, when I can't hear, it's really weird. Nobody's even talking. Somebody talk to me. Somebody say something.
Oh, I'm
What's
trying to
going on
read.
Facebook?
I'm trying to get and read as we go here. Jeffrey Arnett says we're grilling it because we can.
That's exactly
Uncle
right.
Sam?
That's exactly right. So check this out. Here's all I want to do, right? I want to just get a little salt, pepper, olive oil on these guys here. The tomatoes, the eggplant, and then
Here's another new fan, Erica Cotter. I'm stuck doing overtime at work, and this is the only thing keeping me going. First time I've ever caught y'all live, and I'm loving it.
nice.
Thanks, Erica.
Well, you could tell Erica, and I will tell Erica, here's the deal. We cook live every time, something. Nothing's prepped in advance, as you can see. Every so often somebody will suggest to me, why don't you have some stuff cut up? And I go, you know what? I don't like to do that because I like people to see that you can make these things simply and easily. If I can do this standing right here, talking, trying to, you know, regard what's going on with the cameras and stuff like that, you can do it too, at home, easily. So the bread, same deal. I want to give this a little bit of olive oil too. Oh, darn it. I hate it when that happens. What have I got? Oh, I've got more. So a little olive oil here, because this is also going to go on the grill.
Hey, and do you use the, cheaper olive oil with this, or would you use like nicer olive oil?
This was regular everyday olive oil.
Okay.
This was extra virgin olive oil
Okay.
that I normally don't use for stuff like this. Stuff like this, I think it's a waste to use the more expensive olive oil.
Because you're gonna grill away the taste.
Because I'm going to grill away. I'm really just buying olive oil at this point for, really like for lubrication, to put it in a kind of a crass sort of way.
Really, Sam?
But that's what it is. All right, so the eggplant slices are going to go right on here.
And how cute is this? We have Tony Bannister, Terry Bannister, and Tawny Bannister all watching in different houses.
Wait, Tiny Bannister?
Tawny, East Coast to West Coast. Tawny, Terry, and Tony.
Tawny? Sorry, I got to cut a couple more pieces of eggplant.
How cute is that? Well, apparently I think it's really cute.
Wait, are those people related?
Yeah, it's Terry and Tony are sisters, and Tawny is their daughter, I think.
Who's Tawny Katane?
She's an old school actress from when I was a kid.
She was,
She was in one of those shows, like
isn't she
Brat
like a
Pack movies. I
stripper actress or something?
think. Okay, Sam. Maybe
I know,
I'll see her
but-
next week.
Sorry. All right. Well, that's exciting. They got to cook now. I could sit down, back down at the desk and chat for a little bit.
But it's so nice outside.
It is nice out here. So I just want these things. Look at the longest part of this whole thing is going to be the eggplant getting them soft because I didn't use this one, but you can see, I mean, the eggplant is spongy, and it's not, I mean, you could, this is not very, that was stupid.
Would you eat it raw?
Ew. And people keep actually.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like sort of mushy kind of apple. Anybody want a bite? It's actually, it's seasoned nicely. People actually what, Cal?
I keep forgetting. Every like 2 or 3 shows, we get questions about the mute. Now they're asking if he was fired because we've never addressed it.
Oh, I'll talk about the mute.
Fired. Sam will address the mute.
Here's the deal.
miss
We
the
used
mute.
to have,
We love the mute.
we love the mute. So for people that don't know, we had a guy named Sean, who we called Sean the Mute, that used to work in the back because he was doing like what Max or Lynn would do back there, and there was 3 of them. And the reality is, 2 of these guys went to China and India for other work, and we figured out we didn't. Honestly, he was the last guy in, and we didn't really need him. What goes on in the back now is almost better with just 2 of them than it is when there was 3 of them there. And so we got the work covered. We like the mute, and we're going to see the mute next week in Vegas. He'll be part of the crew that does the stuff when Steve is there directing everybody.
What was that shot? What was that?
What just
I
happened?
just wanted to cut back to me all by myself back here.
I can't hear him. I have no idea what's going on. So let's see these things, right? They're just starting now, just starting to get a little bit of color. So if I wanted to hurry them along, I could probably.
Yep.
What
Oh, what the?
Yeah, really.
what's going on?
I'm hard. I thought you were up there.
I was up there, and then I came in here, and that's another one of my children. Is that an awkward moment for anybody but me? All right, back we go.
Well, look at it. Everybody knows about Tawny Katane.
See, am I right? She was a stripper or something. What was she?
She was a model that sprawled around the hood of the cars in White Snake videos.
Oh,
That's
her.
who she was.
And she was on Celebrity Rehab.
Okay, get this. What are you trying to do?
Sorry, there's a big fat mosquito right there.
I'll get
Another
him.
one.
I got him last night.
I know.
Well, I got his cousin last night.
Oh, look at everybody immediately posted who she was. She's the hoochie from the White Snake video. And married to the lead singer.
Again?
She did not age well.
She was the redhead slut writhing around in the car. Nice.
The redhead what? Slut?
Yeah.
Hey, so earlier tonight, I went looking for pesto. I'm going to put a little fresh basil in this, and I can cut this up now, and pesto. And Kelly had thrown the pesto in the freezer. But look it's fine. Wait till you see how this tastes. What the addition of that thing does to this whole thing. Okay, we're done with this.
With regard to the story about the mute, Michael writes, that will teach you all not to take vacations.
I know.
I know, really.
Poor little mute boy.
So a little fresh basil is going to make this thing really pretty on top when we come to the end of it. We just have to chop a little bit of it up. You know how to chop basil? Check it out. Who am I showing? Which camera?
This be.
Just you? So I'm just going to take these leaves and stack them on top of each other. And then we're going to roll them up like you're rolling up a cigar. Long ways, like this. As tight as you can. Which is not very tight, damn it. Why did I not do that very well? That was awful. A little better. Then the knife. And then you cut this way. This is called chiffonade. But I just say it's just cutting these little ribbons.
What do you call it?
It's called chiffonade. When you cut like this. When you roll up an herb like this, and then you get this. Pretty? Look.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Isn't
I've
it pretty?
heard the word, but I never knew that that's what it was.
You what?
I've heard the word, but I never knew that
That's what
it was.
chiffonade means.
Really?
And I know that from watching Martha Stewart, I think.
And then you just gave it a little extra chop?
Yeah, I just gave it a little extra. I just want, you know what? I want to put it on top, but when you get a bite, I don't want you getting a big chunk of basil. Just a nice little, a little hint of it in there.
Nice.
Little thing.
I can smell it from here. It smells good.
Oh my
Is that
God.
from your garden?
Unbelievable. No, there was not that much.
Oh, okay.
Right now is a bad time for basil, and we've got other basil grown, but it's kind of small. So look, here we go, right? You see, look at the steam. That's cool, huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We're just turning them this way. And they all now start to look like this. So we'll turn these guys over.
Sam, you love those lines.
Pardon?
You love those grill marks.
Who doesn't love the grill marks? What's not to love? So now here's what we have to think about. Now we have to think about the timing for the tomatoes. We can throw those on, actually. Oh, geez.
My backyard looks so pretty.
It does look pretty. Sorry, I meant to put the cheese on. Is this a little frenetic? But so
My
I'm going to
backyard,
throw some
not
cheese on top of the eggplant. Just a little stack of mozzarella, right? And it's going to start to melt. Come on, baby. Oh, it's hot.
Uh-oh.
It's hot out here. You know what, honey? The backyard does look amazing.
Well, you should see it here. All the different greens look so pretty.
All right, now I'm going to throw the tomatoes on. Just big, beautiful slices of tomato.
Oh, yeah.
I need a towel. Can I have a towel?
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks. How nice is that?
So Sam, how long does the tomatoes take?
Sorry?
How long do the tomatoes take?
The tomatoes, you know, I'm going to flip them over about the side. Once the grill is nice and hot, the tomatoes on both sides will take about as long as one side of the eggplant takes. But I can take all these pieces off to, I'll put them on here, and then I'll assemble everything in there. Because I still have to put the pesto on and, you know, that kind of thing. And the more of the basil that I cut up. But if you have one of those grill pans with the marks in it, the ridges, you could do this. If you don't have a grill pan, you can do this in a flat pan. Hell, you could do this in a toaster oven probably, it would be fine. You don't need crazy expensive equipment to do any of this stuff. Your little tiny hibachi, I can't imagine people in the middle of January, like in Boston and Chicago and New York, are out in a balcony with a little hibachi doing things, but maybe there are. My brother-in-law in Toronto used to grill all year long, and Toronto has terrible weather. Terrible. In fact, I learned how to grill chicken from my brother-in-law, Bob.
The cheese looks good.
Chicken, unlike steak, needs a bunch of maneuvering, a lot of turning back and forthing with it, that kind of stuff.
So the big joke on Facebook tonight
Yeah?
is the porn convention and the that's what she said joke.
Oh, jeez.
So here's the thing.
Couple
If
of
you
lucky
get a
guys.
tomato that's too soft, I don't know where I'm looking, this camera. If you get a tomato that's too soft, it will just go to mush out here on the grill. So get one that's firm. Get yourself a nice firm tomato. All right, so now I can put some of this bread on.
So you wouldn't want to use like an heirloom tomato?
No, and I think an heirloom would be a waste.
Yeah, because the
An
flavor is
heirloom
so good.
is too expensive
Yeah.
and too good to be used for something that's going to be covered up with eggplant and cheese and tons of stuff like that.
I wish everybody
pesto.
could smell that. Do you smell that
so
grilling
good.
tomato is so good. Yum.
Wow. I'm telling you, you're going to want to do this. You for sure. Oh, that's smoky. Let me just get another one of these. And just clean my place right here. So when I come in, it's all beautiful for me. Because you know what the rule is, we clean as we go.
Oh yeah, you are just food for fodder tonight with the that's what she said jokes. And I keep missing them. Everybody's getting them. I think it's because I don't have headphones on, so I'm trying to, hear it all.
All right, so I'm going to take the eggplant off now.
That is such a vegetarian dish. Look at Jilly over
Well,
there.
you know what? Here's the
People
thing.
have been asking for that for months.
I took a lead from Blake.
Sammy, can you just talk about how nice it is out there right now?
Oh, it's probably 62 degrees here in San Diego. Take a look.
Take off your shirt.
If it was really nice, you'd show us.
You know what? If you were a pretty girl like Mom asking that, I might do it. But since you're my creepy 17-year-old son, it's not happening, man.
Speaking of pretty, Jilly got a shout out. Addie says, "Can I mention again how beautiful Max's girlfriend is?
I can't hear any of that.
Stunning."
All right, so this is coming to an end. My work here, the tomatoes. Okay, now we're going to be able to go throw these together. Check it. Here we go. Watch how this goes down. This is going to be amazing. So we'll take one of these buns right here. Wow. And we're going to put first some of this basil on. You could use sun-dried tomato basil if you wanted. You could put mayo on this, but I think by the time you get this going, right? And then you throw one of these, a couple of these guys on. Oh man. A couple of these.
Oh, it smells so good.
One of these saucy tomato guys up on top, right?
Amazing.
Just a little bit of this. Steve, do you remember taking this picture?
Yeah.
Steve did this in I don't know what cookbook it was.
The grill bun.
Third
Oh,
one.
I don't
that
think
looks
it's a grill book.
amazing.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay, that looks so good, and that is so good for photography. Look at that.
There we go. Check this thing out.
Better not blow it.
Right?
what?
The shot.
What shot? Me?
The photography later on.
Oh yeah, you better not. You know what this bite's gonna be like? It's gonna be hot and crazy good. All right. I don't think I can even have that frickin' bite. That's too damn hot.
Come on.
Seriously. I'm gonna
Do
kill
it.
myself
Do
on
it.
this thing.
Do it.
Do
Do
it.
it.
Do it.
You know what it is? It's cheese. It's molten hot tomatoes.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Oh fuck.
No.
Oh my god.
Nice.
It's supposed to be messy and gooey. Oh my god, and it is. Holy crap.
Oh, they
All right.
love it when you do that, Sam.
You know what I want? I want actually just a little bit more pepper on here. Feel free to season as liberally as you want, right? Okay. I want you to make this weekend. If you got shit weather, make it inside. If you got good weather, make it outside. That's why there's coats. God invented coats so you could stand at your grill in the dead of winter and make things that are delicious, like this. All right, thanks for being here. It's been a fun week. We will not see you live next week. No live cast. I apologize for that, but duty calls. We all need a week off every now and then. We haven't had one since we started this. We're getting close to show 100. Send us your ideas for that. We'll be back Monday the 16th. Is that right? I don't know. Whatever Monday is. I think it's the 16th.
That is the 16th.
Kelly won't be here. She'll be away that week, but we'll have reports from her week in Phoenix with her mom.
And we'll keep you posted, because if we do the Donovan's thing, we
Yeah,
need
we'll
to
keep you
let
posted.
the Phoenix people.
We'll keep you
Scottsdale
posted. That'd be
people
really
know.
fun. All right. Thanks for being here. Have a great long weekend.
Bye, all.
Sort of. See ya.